By default, as you just saw, dragging across a shape with the knife tool makes a free-form cut that is not straight. Next, you'll see how to cut artwork in a straight line with the knife tool to give the dog a different color muzzle. With the selection tool selected, click what is left of the same brown shape. That part. Click the knife tool in the toolbar. Move the pointer just above the top of the shape and press the caps lock key. The crosshairs pointer is more precise and can make it easier to see exactly where you begin cutting. See how you get, I press caps lock off, cap locks on. So press and hold the Option key or the Alt key on the Windows and begin dragging across the shape to cut it into two. Don't release the key or the mouse button yet. Keep dragging over the anchor point on the right and release the mouse button and then the key to make the cut. So we're going to go from about, what did I say to hold down? Option on the Mac or Alt, and go. And I messed up. Alright, there you go. And we're going to deselect it. Select the selection tool. And then we're going to click the left half of our original shape. And we're going to, let's make this a lighter brown. I'm going to go to that. I don't know what I did to my little tip of my nose. I got rid of my color. Okay, you should have something that looks similar to this. And now what do we want to do? What do you want to guess? We're going to do this, select them all, and then group them. So we got all in a group. So mine looks similar to that. It's a little bit different color. My nose. Everybody should look a little bit different than this. So that's okay. And then press the caps lock key to turn off of the pointer crosshairs. So now the eraser tool lets you erase areas of your vector artwork. With nothing selected, you can erase any object that the tool touches. If any artwork is selected, only that artwork can be erased. Next, you'll use the eraser tool to erase part of the rounded rectangle so it looks more like the ear of a dog. So nothing should be selected. If you go select, deselect, so nothing is selected. Press the space bar to get your hand tool, and we're going to drag up so we can see the brown rectangle below this dog's head. Press and hold down the mouse button on the knife tool and select the eraser tool, or you can right click. I like to right click. I'm a right clicker. So double click the eraser tool. Double click the eraser tool, and that will open up the eraser tool options dialog box. And we're going to change the size to 60 point. Make it larger and then click OK. Move the pointer above the brown rectangle, and we're going to drag down in an arc to remove part of the right side. When you release the mouse button, part of the shape is erased and the shape is still a closed path. If you missed a part, drag across the shape again to smooth it out. So we're going to try and see how this is rounded to look like an ear. I'm sure my first attempt I'm not going to do very good. Ugh. Let's try again. So those of you that are using your little Wacom tablets, it'll probably be easier for you than it is for me and everyone else. We'll take a little bit off here. So get yours however you like it. Select the direct selection tool and click in the brown shape to select it. Shift click the corner radius widget in the upper left corner and lower left corner to select both. Probably need to zoom in. Zoom in. Command plus, I think, on mine. There we go. Direct selection tool. Shift the corner radius widget. So that's this right here. Hold down shift and click that and that. Drag one of the selected widgets to round the corners a bit. See how it rounded them a little bit? Okay. Now you'll add the ear to the dog's head and group them together. Select the selection tool and drag the ear of the dog you just erased part onto the head of the dog directly above it. Ooh, look at there. I did a fantastic job, if I have to say so myself. Alright, and then you may need to rotate it a little bit. There you go. So now what we need to do is drag across that and group it so we can be able to move all of that together. Towards the end of this lesson, you'll drag the head over to the sign and we'll add it there. So now we're going to work on erasing in a straight line. We're going to erase a circle in a straight line to make a bush. Choose poster 3. Poster 3. With the selection tool selected, click the larger green circle, and you may want to choose view and zoom in a little bit more to where you can see it pretty good. Double click the eraser tool. We're going to change the size to 300 to make it much bigger. Click OK. So with the eraser tool selected, move the pointer to where you see the red X in the first part. Let's see, right? Let's go to right about there. We're going to press the shift key and drag straight across to the right. Alright, did that. And then we're going to select the other circle and we're going to do the eraser tool again, and we're going to hold down the shift key and go straight across to erase that one as well. And we're going to select, deselect, file, and then save. It's always good to save our progress. So yours should look something similar to this.